to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. The Rebels offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Give to the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Calandria. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Here's a heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Boise State Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him. And if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt, this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first.
Breaks into the open. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Gets it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Catch in the middle, it's Gums. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And off from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now on 3rd down after that run. He's looking downfield to throw. Going for it all. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Got it in the middle, it's Spangler. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The lone back's got it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He'll do it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for space. It's Gaines. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly complete. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's gained. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
They'll go right back to him. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air, it's Madsen. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There he goes. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Back to pass, it's Calandria. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little hanging.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this group.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. On the option, the pitch. Quick spin on the run. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll ride the hot hand. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Gaines. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to slam in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to throw, it's Madsen. He's got it on the run. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. Snowed under by the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the field goal unit is on the field. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Off-play action on first down. And down he goes back at the 3.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Going downfield for the big play. Makes a grab down the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. to throw. It's Calandria. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Throws for the tight end. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got him downfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He breaks a tackle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Clock's still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolutely perfect. They're now up 9-0. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
The Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He's got great speed, and the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Quarterback on the keeper. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The kick is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. Running into the open space. It's a running room. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Boise State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Got his man out of the backfield. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
That keeps the score. Boise State, 15.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Holds and fires complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Gums. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. They'll give it to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try the run. Slithers into space.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Rebels offense is back on the field. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the air on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Gums. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. On the move, it's Gaines. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Inside the 45. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the counter. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's got an open man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos are rolling down the field. They'll leave it with him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. It's complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Caught over the middle, it's Gums. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. To the air on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. That's caught. It's Thomas. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They'll move the tight end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it in, more than enough for a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. With the catch, it's Moore. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On the run, it's Thomas. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Off the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll keep it himself. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. Trying play action. He wants it all. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Tight end now in motion. He'll set up to throw. They brought the heat, and they get him on
stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. Defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. From the gun, the running back has it. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. Here comes the heat. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The play action fake. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They go to the counter. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. The running back has it. Turning it on. Fighting off the defender.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The give as they work on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes a grab over the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Gets it up to the 37 on the return before he's knocked out of bounds. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Off play action. Fires complete on the crosser. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Gain of 14. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the handoff. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.